literally another plane crash one more time. What is going on?
Seen on I-95 east of Orlando, a small plane crashing onto the highway and right
Look,
into
look,
a
look, look,
car.
look,
And
look.
remarkably, the driver and the people on the plane survived this.
Well, thank God everybody survived, but this crash on 195, literally the plane crashed on top of a car that's running at the same time on the highway. So the car was probably going like 60, 70 miles per hour or something like that. And at the same time, you have that plane going down on them. God damn. They had literally no chance of seeing it coming even.
Here's Victor Akendo from Florida tonight.
Tonight, the terrifying moment on I-95.
Wow, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this.
Oh my goodness.
A small plane crash landing on the busy Florida interstate, striking a car.
A plane just
Literally.
crashed onto a car on a highway.
According to the
Wow.
NTSB, the small twin-engine plane experienced a loss of power in both engines. The pilot forced to land east of Orlando during rush hour last night,
Look how he
crashing
literally
into a Toyota
bow.
Camry. Emergency crews rushing to the site. Florida Highway Patrol saying the driver of the vehicle, a 57-year-old female from Melbourne, was taken to the
Wow.
hospital with minor injuries. The pilot
Thank
and
God she
passenger
survived.
on board the plane, both 27 years old,
my
were not injured and remained on scene.
They look like they're okay.
Well, both, thank God they both also survived. So the woman that was in the car, she was 59 and she was, thank God she survived. She's in the hospital too and everything. But then those two young pilots, 27-year-old, yeah, damn, I wonder what they were doing in that plane to literally come crashing like this.
They're very lucky. Very lucky that they made it.
They are very lucky, very, very lucky. And I was like, why did they probably saw the car right in front of them before, literally dropping to the ground. So they probably thought, like I can deviate if I want to. Like it's not that difficult. I'm not a pilot. I'm just saying. So from that perspective, I'm like, why didn't he like try to skip the car or something, So my whole perspective is maybe he meant for him to actually come on that car to not crash as bad, because if they are on top of the car, like that will be used as a cushion in a way. But using a person's car with the person in the car in it as a cushion, god damn. That's evil shit.
David, the plane had been in the air for over an hour as part of an instructional flight when it experienced that engine issue. The FAA and NTSB are investigating.
Yeah, but yeah, damn, I'm just glad everybody survived. But this is literally number how much? Like literally it feels like nowadays I've been hearing left and right where it's private planes like this where somebody lands where he's not supposed to for technical problems and stuff like that. And it feels like nowadays the number is just going up and up.
New video shows the moment a plane crashed into a car on I-95 in Brevard County. Incredibly, FHP says no one was seriously hurt.
The NTSB
Thank
says
God.
this was an instructional flight out of Merritt Island, and the plane lost power in both of its engines. Well, Shoes Brevard County reporter Megan Moriarty is live near I-95.
I wonder why the plane lost its power. Like, that's weird.
Megan, you talked with the man who recorded that video.
He and his son were driving directly behind that Toyota. They watched it all unfold. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. The NTSB says that now it will be taking a closer look during its investigation, specifically looking at plane maintenance records.
Boom, like out of nowhere, you
Yeah,
know? She must have been terrified, but it's great that everyone walked out okay.
During rush hour traffic, this small aircraft crashed down on I-95 in Cocoa, colliding with the back of a
Damn.
Toyota Camry.
That's in Cocoa
This is
Beach?
dash camera video from James Coffey's car Monday night.
I've never gotten a front row seat of that. We were the car right behind the damage. So it was so scary.
Oh, he
debris
was-
started coming at
he
us.
was
We had to
scared.
swerve out of the way, and get to the side of the road real quick.
Coffey and his son Peter say if they had been following any closer, more cars could have been involved.
It's about 3 seconds difference.
The National Transportation
easily,
Safety Board
they
says
could
the
have
small
been in that
plane lost
accident
power in
themselves,
both of its
easily.
engines. This is video from Chopper 2 of the aftermath of that crash. The 57-year-old driver was taken to the hospital with what Florida Highway Patrol says are minor injuries. The pilot and passenger on board, both in their late 20s, were not hurt. NTSB says as a part of
thank
their
God no
investigation,
one was
it will
hurt,
be
though.
taking a look at the flight track data, recordings of any air traffic control communications, aircraft maintenance records, and the pilot's license, ratings, and recency of flight experience.
Yes, check everything. Maybe somebody meant for it to happen even. Maybe somebody was trying to do you guys some harm or whatever, so you better investigate all of that.
So we hope that she'll heal quickly, and
God
be a
damn,
memory
that
that
is
we don't wanna see
terrifying. Damn. Well, thank God everybody survived and everybody made it out safely and sound. And hopefully this stuff is not gonna happen even more, because it literally feels like nowadays it's case after case after case after case of this two guys right here, this guy right there crashing his plane or what. It's crazy the amount of plane crashes you'll be hearing lately. And I'm generally scared to even go on myself on a plane because of everything that's going on. So hopefully the situation will get better, hopefully, in the future. And on that note, guys, you guys stay safe. You guys take care of yourselves. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.